All right, next video. I am all arranged and nice and flat. I am going to go ahead and get ready to go to the machine. So I'm going to change from the design workspace to the manufacture workspace. Notice I got a whole bunch of different things now. So the first thing I do is I need to set up my stock. So I'm going to come to setup, so I'm going to right click and hit new setup. I get a pop-up. On this pop-up, I'm going to worry about two of the three. I'm going to ignore post-processing for now. I'm going to go to the middle tab first and set my stock. I'm going to go with a relative size box, and then for the stock offset, I'm going to have no additional stock. What that does is, if you look, I'm going to put that down here. Look, that makes it exactly the size of the plywood that I'm putting into for this. If it were rough stock or something and I had to face mill and just get a nice flat surface to go to work on, I would do that, but I'm assuming it's relatively flat. All right, so on the stock tab, I'm choosing relative size box and I'm making sure there's no additional stock. Now I'm going to click on the setup tab. I'm just going to go top to bottom. Machine I leave unselected. My machine is not recognized by this. Operation type is milling. The model I want to select, I'm going to click right here where that gets highlighted, and then I'm going to go around and select every piece of my model. There are 5 pieces there. That is the case. I'm going to go there. So model is taken care of. I'm now going to put a stock box point on. So I'm going to do a stock box point, and I'm going to come up here and let's see. I'm going to, there we go, box point. That's not including, it's not giving me that. So I'm wondering if my model is, oops, click that. That makes sense. All right, now I'm going to choose my box point. This is going to be the origin. Now, it is not how I want it oriented though. So I have my point. There's my datum. It's right on top. It's not down here. It's not anywhere else. But it is in the bottom left corner as I look at it from the CNC. You stand down here. So I need this to be the x-axis. So positive x is correct, but that's not the z-axis. This is the y-axis, and it's oriented in the wrong direction. So the next one is orientation. I'm going to use the x and y axes. So for the x-axis, that is indeed, I pick any line there going like that. For the y-axis, and I need to flip that so that x is going there. For the y-axis, I need to choose that line, and that is going the right direction, but I need to go ahead and click back down here and take a look. So this is x, positive y will be away, and then z is up out of the CNC table. So that is correctly oriented. All right, so I leave that blank. That says milling. My box point, my datum, my origin is correct. My axes are correct. Model, I got all 5 pieces of the model. And then scrolling down and looking at the rest, fixture, I'm going to leave empty. I'm not using a fixture. And I'm going to, we'll work on some fixtures, some things to hold our pieces. But now at this point, I am going to hit OK. Next will be machining. I'll start in the next video.